Hey guys, I've got a channeled message for the chosen ones, and this is a very specific channeled message, so it will not, and I'll be honest, it will not resonate with everybody. I had a discussion with Jesus through my Christ consciousness, and he said it's time to explain more about the chosen. So the chosen ones, there's a prophecy, 144,000 chosen ones of God will be acting as the shepherds to bring the flock back, to bring the sheep back. So the chosen ones will be waking up the other sheep, ready for Jesus's return. And he's told me to explain I am one of those chosen ones. Normally the chosen ones know who they are, but the first wave of chosen ones, which I am a part of, it's our job to wake up the other chosen ones, to realize, to help them realize what their path is. We just guide. It's our job to be teachers. So also Jesus wanted to make it clear that the chosen ones aren't any better or worse than anybody else. It's just a title. It's just a label. The whole point is to get back to oneness and Christ consciousness, which would be telepathy for everybody. So we wouldn't be using phones as much. We would just be able to think a thought, send it to someone, and it'll get to that person, and then they can send a thought back, and you can communicate that way. So this is also a message for my chosen ones, especially who have been in a lot of isolation. So the chosen ones of God normally get put through isolation periods. We also go through a ridiculous amount of abuse in our lives, but it's our training ground. That's why we go through it, because then we're qualified to help the people we used to be. So this is a channeled message for my chosen ones, saying you're not alone. We're all struggling right now. It's not easy being a chosen one, but again, it doesn't make us any better or worse than anyone else. It is a title. It is a spiritual teacheress title type thing. But yes, I am one of the prophesied chosen ones, and it is our job to help awaken the sleepers. But it's more our job to wake up the other chosen as well, and guide them. Normally the first wave of chosen ones, they have to do the path on their own. They don't have a teacher, a lot of them. Like I didn't. When I had my spiritual awakening, Jesus taught me everything I knew. I didn't have a spiritualist teacher. I didn't have anybody to teach me Reiki. I didn't have anybody to teach me the tarot, the cards, anything. I had to learn directly through Jesus. But guys, you're not alone. We are all in the same boat. And as I said, the ones who are chosen, the best way to find out if you are a chosen one, have you always had that inner knowingness that you're meant for more? Almost like an invisible call, an invisible thread has always been attached to you, and you don't really know why. You feel like, I know I'm meant for more than just this. I know there's more out there than just this. The dreamers, you know, the chosen one are the dreamers. We are dreamers. And that's how you know as well if you are one of the chosen. You feel the call. You feel like you're being called. You always see 11:11 and think, oh, good luck, make a wish. No, 1111 is more than just that. 1111 is an activation number. So this is also a message for the people that are not entirely sure if they're a chosen one, but they'd like to know more and how to find out. Well, the best way to find out is through prayer, through the quiet. You know, ask the questions, ask for the answers, and they will be given to you. But one thing Jesus pushes is that many are called, but few are chosen. So many people are called, but you get put through a series of tests as a chosen one. It's not, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's not an easy path. You get put through a series of tests. With great power comes great responsibility. And remember, Jesus doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. He calls you and he qualifies you. He teaches you. He puts you in isolation. He puts you through a holy fire that removes everything that doesn't serve you. Everything. And it feels like a roller coaster at the time. And you think, gosh, why am I losing all these people? Wow, I feel lonely. But you don't feel lonely entirely, because you know the truth. You know that we're never truly alone, and you have that inner knowing and that inner peace. Chosen ones normally walk this earth, and that chosen one will walk into a room and change the entire energy of that room just by walking into it. The frequency, you know, to pick out the chosen, they're the ones that stand out. The ones that stand out without trying. They're not trying to stand out. They just do. The ones that seem like they're old souls. The ones that everybody goes to for advice. That's who the chosen are. And those are the signs that you look for. And equally, even if you find out you're not chosen, be wary to test the chosen, because God protects his chosen ones. And anyone that is disrespectful towards his chosen or bad in any way, they will get their karma, but harder than a normal person, because they're a chosen one. They're anointed. You know, so that's also a clear warning to people that are trying to attack the chosen. The chosen are getting stronger, and that's a message to them. The chosen, we are getting stronger. We are coming together, and we will change the world together. So that is a channeled message about the chosen ones. The 144, the prophecy, it's all coming into fruition. But we are all coming together now. To come together as a chosen one, you have to be your authentic self now. You have to come out of hiding. Let people know. Let people know you are an anointed one. It's the time for us to come out of hiding now. So yeah, quite a big message, I suppose. But yeah, if you resonated, pop a comment. Let me know how you resonated with this message below. I love to read the comments, and just know that you're not alone. Chosen ones get forged through a fire like no other. We go through types of abuse that no one human normally would be able to stand, but we stay in it and we stay strong. And when we fall, we get up every time. We may need a bit of rest, like I've needed a few weeks of rest myself, but I'll come back. I'll always come back. And I'll come back 10 times stronger than I did before. Because every time I go into isolation, I learn more. Because that's what we do as the chosen. And sometimes it feels lonely, because we feel like the lone wolves. We feel like the aliens. But it's time for us to come together now. And this is what Jesus is saying. It's time for my chosen to come together. It's time to bring the sheep in. And I felt a lot of peace channeling this message. And I felt frightened at first because I thought, oh gosh, once this is out there, I'm going to have more of a label on my head, open to more spiritual attack. No, I'm still protected. We can't think like that. So you're not alone. We got this. It's time to come together. Okay? We're not fighting this alone anymore. It's time to come together. It's time for the tribes of Judah to come together. And it's also time for people of all religions to come together, not just specific ones, because we're all in the same boat. Jesus is going to judge every single one of us. So you need to remember that too. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the message. I think is that it? Yeah. And he just said, don't forget, I love you guys. That's cute. So yeah, big message today. It's time for us to come together. Everyone. Namaste and peace out.